right, good evening, chat. How are we all doing today? We're gonna do some more DCS tonight. Before we get started, I do have a question for you. All right. Have we finally come around full circle now to where ACU can be a little bit drippy? Huh? I don't think it looks that bad, honestly, with the multicam uniform. I think it looks okay. What do you guys think? I dug out. This is my old issued IOTV, and still has the Kevlar in it. It's pretty stiff, but you know what? I feel like it doesn't look that bad. It's giving me basic training vibes, because when I was in basic, I was in that weird like middle part where some people would wear ACU still and some people would wear OCP. And so when I got there, all my uniforms issued were OCP, the multicam. But all the gear that we were given for basic was still ACU. So I don't know, I figured we'd rock this today, since we're doing some Apache stuff, some Global War on Terror kind of vibes. That was the inspiration. So how's everyone doing today? I can't see how many of you are watching on that screen. 10 of you here right now. Honestly, that's more than probably should be here. I expect this to be a more painful stream, for sure. As I'm dumb and DCS is hard. For those of you that missed it, earlier in the week, I did mess around with it a little bit. Most of that stream was Jedi and myself trying to connect on multiplayer, and it didn't really work. So it was most of us like trying to troubleshoot it. I did fly around like a little bit. Didn't really feel like I got the hang of it that much. At least not like I did with the Warthog stream. When did you decide to start making cam streams? Oh, when I moved. When I moved to this new apartment. Before, I had my PC in our old apartment in the living room, like our kitchen sofa behind it. My wife didn't really want to be on camera, so I had the camera then, but just kind of kept it to myself. And now I have a room that's a dedicated studio for streaming and everything like that. So decided to pop the camera on. I probably still won't use the camera in my mainline videos. This will probably just be you know, just for streams kind of thing. At least at the time of recording, I have no plans to use my camera in there. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you too. Hope all well with the family. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Can't navigate or use the FCR for the life of me. Seems like you aren't scared of getting doxxed because we can see the shop out your window. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not too worried about it. It changed the vibe of the channel. Yeah, the channel's still just gonna be me, unless it's for like a one-off goof or gag, but it won't be like a regular thing. All right, everybody. I need to start my track IR early because it doesn't like to work right away, it seems. So let's make sure this is up. No device detected. Let's see if we reattach it, if that'll work here. There we go. Track IR's up and working. You tried to sit down, learn the Apache twice now. You can't even get off the ground. Well, I have not tried to cold start it, I should preface. But I have, you know, if I start it hot landed, I mean, getting off the ground, that's just collective and a little rudder. Get the HOTAS in position. I was thinking about adding a HOTAS cam. Maybe something like mounted right here that aims kind of straight down so you guys can see my hands when using the HOTAS. I don't know if that'd be something you'd be interested in. Did your track IR work well even without the lights? What do you mean the lights are? I can see the lights. They're on right there. Oh, you can get it off the ground, but that's all you've done. HOTAS cam's a good idea, or maybe I'll look at that. Is the vest for something apart from immersion? Nah, just immersion and aesthetics. That's it. Without the lights, no, it will not work without the lights. There's a little camera that it comes with, and that camera is picking up on these lights. So without these lights shining, it would not work. It 100% needs the lights. All right. DCS, let's get you loaded up. You know, I haven't tried DCS in VR yet. I might try that for the video for capturing some footage. Is it track IR4? I think this is 5. I have 5. It's 5 with the Pro clip. What do you mean that's not my password? Oh, it's that. It was that. All right. Launch DCS. LARPing session. Yeah. I've been wearing some of my old gear on stream. I have a multicam black top that I've been wearing too, and my my multicam plate carrier. I thought about getting like a flight suit too. Might be an idea. We'll see. LARP is brazy. What do you think, Trav? I was asking Genie in the chat earlier if he thinks this would like be an okay look. I think it looks good. It looks very 20 teens army. Did I serve? Yes, I was a 68 whiskey. I was a combat medic. Time for masochist Mimi. Yeah, a little bit. Let's get the stream up here. Get DCS loaded up. Now, by late 2010s, you couldn't wear this anymore. Late 2010s, it had to all be multicam OCP. By like 20... When did I go in? Like by 2015 or 16, I think it was illegal. All right, so we're just gonna going to the mission editor. I have one already. Happy belated Veterans Day. Thank you. I don't have a excuse me. I don't have a veterans ID. I've been too lazy to get it, so kind of just I should probably do that. Find my DD 214 and get one next time I get a license. All right, so we're in Vegas. Just because it's a desert map, pretty much. I could have got the Gulf, but I think Vegas is a little bit more funny. We were also flying around Vegas and looking at all the parody names for the hotels the other day. It was pretty good. Still got the cat card? I do, yeah. It's expired. I do have it somewhere, I think. And it's CAC, C-A-C, which is Common Access Card. So it's a Common Access card. Yes, Trombe Tower, exactly. Alrighty. Here we are. I did want to bind my zooms too. So we're going to do that real quick here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Controls. What's it under, chat? Here we go. I want it on the stick. That's the throttle. So we'll do zoom in, that button. Zoom out, that button. Zoom in slow, that button. Zoom out slow, that button. And zoom normal. I didn't even think about that. We'll do this button. There we go. Okay. All right. So, there we go. And that's reset. Perfect. Hi, recently started watching your streams. What kind of device is attached to your headphones? Is it for the tracking position of the head? Yes, we were just talking about that. It is. It's called Track IR, and there's a little camera on top of my screen that reads the position of these 3 infrared dots. And pretty much it's not one-to-one. Like, as you see, I'm looking straight ahead. And if I look roughly like 10, 15 degrees to my left, all of a sudden I'm looking 90 degrees to my left. So it's a little exaggerated. It takes a little bit of getting used to, honestly. But you can even use it to kind of lean forward, back, side to side, stuff like that, depending on the game. Like Arma, it is supported in Arma, but you can't like up here like you can. What's my opinion of the A10? I'll do you one better. I made a 45-minute video about my opinion on the A10, and you can go watch it. Yeah, I hear you. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, God. This is not going well right off the bat. It went better the other day. Come on. There we go. All right. Rough takeoff. Rough takeoff. I should note I don't have pedals. I'm doing this all with twist of my stick. There we go. Now we're up a little bit. You might be annoyed, but I watched it, missed some of it. That's why I asked it here. The A10, okay. Opinion of the A10, real quick. We'll talk about it. The overall opinion of the A10. Everyone boo, he doesn't have pedals. Shut up. I'm gonna get pedals. All right, it's gonna happen. My opinion of the A10 is it does not deserve the reputation that it has. It is it was a platform built to kill tanks, of which it is less effective than desired. Thrust into a role of close air support, of which it is less effective than other platforms. And it has garnered this reputation of being an invincible aircraft that splits tanks open like a can opener, because of the fighter plane mafia and the military reformist movement, who, in general, have just lied their way through their entire careers. I think the A-10C is a somewhat capable aircraft. Even then, I would rather have an Apache overhead than an A-10 if I needed close air support. And it can and should be phased out by the F-35. The A10A suffers from a lack of situational awareness. Yes, that is the biggest issue with it. I've noticed if the biggest difference I have noticed across, because I've, believe it or not, played a lot of Apache games over the last couple of weeks here. The DCS one here, it feels kind of boaty. It doesn't feel nearly as responsive. Man Davey way. That's pretty funny. And here we got the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. The F-18 can defo replace the A-10. Hard agree. The F-18, the F-16, F-15, especially the EX model. Let's bring back the AC-47. I don't know if I'd go that far. Don't the troops like it because the gun sounds like a war horn? It sounds like a Warthog, which is where it gets its unofficial name. The official name is the Lightning Bolt, or not Lightning Bolt, Thunderbolt 2. Which also, Thunderbolt doesn't make sense. There's lightning bolts and thunder waves. Thunder is just the sound of lightning, so there's not really such a thing as a Thunderbolt. Anyway, and you'll actually, you know, find a lot of troops that don't like it. British ones, for example. And even guys like me. Granted, I never had an A-10 cover me, even in like a live fire training or anything like that. And you know what? I'm okay with it. There's a difference between witnessing it from afar and having it come down mere meters away from you. Exactly. And most troops who have a positive, not all, honestly, it's not a monolith, but a lot of troops have just seen A-10s practicing at a range while they're on base and just seen them kind of fly over and heard the guns and, you know, taken cell phone footage of it and been like, oh yeah, that's so cool. Explain thunderstruck also doesn't make sense. You don't get struck by thunder. You get struck by lightning. All right, she's flying pretty smooth now. Once you get her up to speed and maneuvering, this is not bad. You're telling AC/DC? Correct me if I'm wrong, didn't AC/DC's drummer like hire a hitman or something to kill somebody? Or am I making that up? This is probably the biggest city in DCS, no? I don't know, kind of seems made up. I could have sworn like this must have been like 2010 or something like that. All right, I don't have the gun. If I pause, yes, it will. All right. So, what if we want to fire our weapon? I also think it's worth saying that just because the aircraft isn't the greatest doesn't mean pilots are anything short of amazing people. Yes, I agree. I don't think A10 pilots are bad pilots. I think the A10 as a tool has an undeserved reputation. All right, chat. For those of you that have been here before, what keybinds am I looking for to here, what's master arm? Master caution, ignition switch, warning, volume. I need George keybinds. Can I not control the gun as the pilot at all? All right, Jorge. I can. I want 2014 article, murder for hire charge against AC/DC drummer Phil Rudd was abruptly dropped by New Zealand authorities yesterday after the intended hitman claimed the charges were simply hot air. Interesting. Yeah, I want to be able to track the gun to my head and shoot it. Consent to fire. Engine 1 fire. APU fire. Primary fire extinguisher. Yep. Another cannon. Nope. Weapon. Toggle tracking launched weapon. No. Weapon switch. Weapons trigger guard open. Oh, here we go. First detent and second detent. And we'll do that and that. That's right. It has a two-stage trigger. I remember that. Nope, it doesn't like that. I don't really like helis all that much. They're complicated. They are. They are a completely different beast. And I'm actually going to talk about that in the video. Because there is I must tell George to turn master arm on. How does the pilot not have a master arm? He does. It's right there. Oh. Where's my mouse? There it is. Armed. I lost my train of thought. There's like a hierarchy when it comes to military pilots, and I've heard other people talk about this. This is not like a thing that like I am, by any means claiming to be like my idea. Oh, that was not what I wanted. There we go. There's like a hierarchy, right? Where like the top, you got fighter pilots. I didn't select a weapon. Got to select a weapon to fire. Oh, jeez. Are we good? We're not good. We are not good. All right. Is there a restart? Nope. Just quit. I'm going to use that quote in the video. But top of the hierarchy, we got fighter pilots, right? And well deserved for the most part. They do cool stuff. Crane 1, Mimi 0. Then below fighter pilots, you got bombers, right? Because while they're not like swooping and swerving everywhere like a fighter pilot is, they are still, going out and what? Hello? My collective was down. Relax. I'll read what you said in a second. I want to finish what I'm saying. Bombers. Then under that, you got cargo pilots, right? C-130, C-17 dudes. And then all the way at the bottom, you have helicopter pilots. Like, Air Force dudes do not give helicopter pilots any credit, which is not cool, if you ask me. Because, and I'll say this too, I've met a couple of fighter pilots, and I've seen them in like podcasts and stuff like that. CW Lemoyne comes to mind right off the bat. And fighter pilots, they, you know, nice dudes, but they got kind of an ego about them. You know, not to say that it's not deserved, again, but there's almost like a frat boy kind of attitude with it. And on the other hand, specifically Apache pilots who I have met several times in person after they have, you know, shot stuff right over my head. Some of the most chill, relaxed, laid back people you'll ever meet, both in person and like on the radio when you're like doing maneuvers with them. Just really, really chill. And you could take a helicopter pilot and throw them in a plane, and they would perform probably just fine, right? But if you take a fixed wing pilot and throw him in a helicopter, he's gonna fucking die, probably. So I don't see why helicopter pilots get put so low on that, you know, artificial rung. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but you know, it is what it is. All right. So people are saying, here, arm that. I guess we can't arm while we're on the ground. Okay. And left MFD. Let's zoom in a bit here. Stores? Nope. That's like oil and stuff. TSD, that's that. Oh, weapon. Here we go. Is this training mode or like slaving? Might want to check Chuck's guide with the 864D. Man, we ain't watching a whole YouTube here on stream. We're not React streamers yet. Yeah, let's get in the air real quick. There we go. That was a much smoother takeoff. Now we can arm. Weapons. Falling out of the sky a little bit here. No, it's a PDF guide. Oh man, we ain't reading. I recommend you take a look after streaming. Don't want now help me a ton with getting started. You know, if I do plan on doing like DCS for more of my enjoyment, it'll probably be something I do. But as it stands right now, this is 100% for the content. Whereas I don't need to master this thing, but I have to kind of get a grip on it, if that makes sense. Oh, here we go. Gun. Haha. Nope. Nothing yet. I don't blame him. It's like 500 pages. Man, I can't even count to 500. PDF stream when? Hey, you know what? If I ever decide I want to do the Apache more, have I heard of Apache Air Assault? I have. It's been recommended to me a lot in the comments. Like, I just need to select the gun now. Is there a weapon select on here? That's all trim. Also, you know what could help a lot is a hover autopilot. You know, I should bind this too. Just because we're lazy like that. It's a HOTAS switch. Watch out for the crane. But is there have to be using auto trim thing? I've not been using auto trim, no. This is all the trim stuff. Trimming's for pussies. Do you have everything you wish you could make a video, but you feel the audience won't be receptive of it? Do you have any niche interests that you think we wouldn't nearly be interested in? It's a button that trims the aircraft to your clear flight control system so you can get stable. Hang on, one question at a time here. So, lets you fly without constantly adjusting. Do you know what the keybind's called? So yeah, I in streaming, yes. I would like to do some more variety streams that aren't particularly military based, because like I just don't think it would do particularly well. Like I play World of Warcraft kind of casually, but I think streaming that could be fun, just hanging out while I'm doing it. Me and my wife also want to do a seamless co-op Elden Ring playthrough, and I think that would be fun to stream. It's one of the trim ones. Well, I typed in trim and all I got is alt right, alt left, D down, up, R up, and reset under trim. And then auto, I just have automatic startup, countermeasures, I think, switch, co-op building room would be pretty nice, not gonna lie. We might do it. She started a new job and she's still a little overwhelmed. Once she gets settled in, we plan to do it. And I asked if she would let me stream it, and she said yes. So that might be a thing we do here eventually. And there's no auto hover or anything like that, which I feel like there should be. I feel like that would be a useful thing for an Apache to have. Let's just kind of scroll through these real quick, see if anything catches my mind. It's not called anything that actually makes sense. Fair. Those are all commands. Peak DCS gameplay. Kneeboard. NVS mode, is that it? How long do I usually stream? I'm currently recovering some data from PC, and when it's done, I'd be glad to hop on and look my minds still alive. I usually do like 3 to 4 hours. I'm gonna go for up until 9 o'clock tonight, Eastern time. It's currently 5:40, so another 3 hours 20 minutes, if my math is right. Searchlight position. Stabilizer control switch. Is that what I'm looking for? That sounds like it might be something. Stabilizer control switch. Depress, ND, and NU. Let's see what these do. Let's see, we can go depress. I don't know what ND is. I don't know what NU is. There we go. Oh. It doesn't feel any more stabilized. Here we go. It's doing something here. Manual stability. What if I don't want manual stability? This is the gameplay people want. Manual stability should mean like full control, right? Like no stability assist. I feel like stability assist is like on the collective. Maybe, I don't know. Whoop. No, it's not that. I feel like I should know this a little bit better. Those are comms. That's the eyepiece. This is all engines. That's stores. That's lights. I tell you what, let's see if we can just even land, because I was struggling with that in War Thunder. I was struggling with that a little bit here too. Let's see if we can not get a VRS going. Oh yeah, I also want to figure out my HUD here, because I don't have a velocity vector, velocity marker, prograde marker, whatever you want to call it. So I don't actually know like where I'm going. Land on the tip of the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. I don't think that would go the way you want it to. Returning viewer here. Legally, I'm deceased, so I'm able to watch this one. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, and welcome to the stream. Let's just try and get wheels on the ground, not necessarily anywhere. That was a rough. That was rough. That was too rough. Nope, that was not great. All right. Let's just look around this cockpit a little bit more. DCS is hard, chat. Left shift R is quick restart. That's helpful. All right, I have no idea what this panel is. Countermeasure or weapon systems? Is that what that is? Chaff and flare? Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is all countermeasures. This is HUD. That give me what I'm looking for? It doesn't look like it. Turn what? This? Oh, that's okay. Can I bring up the TADs somewhere here on an MFD? Video? Pilot HMD? Pilot site? TADs? There we go. Nice. Can't control it, but you can watch George control it? Okay. That's the canopy. What's NVS? That's not night vision, right? Yes, George is the gunner up there. That's George. I know all this. I'm pretty familiar with all this. That's all comms. This viewer number is criminal. You know. 14's pretty average for me. How do I pull out the M4 and shoot myself? Pilot can control the TADs to a limited capacity using TAD links function on the FCR, then using the cursor to set it. Okay. Can't use the M4. FCR, link, TADs, HMD, cursor. I should look at the avionics bay interior with the keybind. Don't give up yet. You haven't even left the ground. I have left the ground, just not this time. Windshield wiper, defog. I'm struggling. It's my daily dose of entertainment. Well, good. I'm glad I could help. Man, I don't even remember what I was like trying to do anymore. Oh yeah, I wanna slew the gun to my head. That's what I want to do. So menu, weapons. Let's laser code. Gun. Acquire through that, maybe? Turn on ground override and arm the aircraft was the gun. Wait, what? He may be joking, but this is in fact what we're here for. Put it back to fixed. There. And I can't arm until I'm off the ground, so that's right. I was trying to find a hover, a autopilot hover, but I could not. Oh, ground override arm, weapon action, switch gun. Oh, is that what this is? Oh, ground override, Bert. Okay. Well, there we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Woo! I think we're somehow okay. Hold up. Butter. I think. Yeah, we're fine. We're literally fine. I don't know how the hell that happened. All right. Weapon action switch gun. Is that a keybind? Or is that on the MFD somewhere? Okay. Would I find it under WAS? No. Weapon action. Nope. It's on the cyclic. It would weapon action switch G up. Is that it? Is that what we're looking for? Yes. And then missiles right, I'm assuming. And rockets left. And then what's A for down? All right, there's gun. Oh, we're falling out of the air. We're in VRS, I think. Or my throttle was just low. Come on. Come on. All right, remember earlier when I said it's for Apache. What's the quick restart again? Let me scroll back up here. Left shift R. Left shift R. Oh, that's right. There we go. Left shift R. Bind sight select switch as well. Essentially, my understanding of it is you get caught within your own low pressure and stall. All right, adjust controls, and what was it called? Sight select switch. All right, sight select switch. We want that one. Ooh, what am I going to do this to? I guess that. And then, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. We're going to do that. And it'll replace zoom normal. And we'll just switch that here in a second. Then fire control left. TADS right. Chat, I'm learning so much. I feel like so much has been. What's link? Is that for data link? Face reveal has been since I've moved in here, actually, Javier. Yeah, it's been a while. Last week at least. And then I want to make zoom normal. Just that button, because I really don't need to zoom all the way out, like ever. Okay, so just to clear, we're gonna ground, arm, weapons, gun, mode, that, and then select gun, and that's where am I seeing this select? I guess I'm not. Data link in the Apache is a whole other can of worms. Link is lets the pirate use TADS. Oh my god, chat, we're shooting. Okay, I'm hitting my keybind I had for head or HMD, but it is not. It is still firing forward, it appears. Yes. I'm on HMD, so shouldn't that be... See the box in the bottom right? Yeah, pilot HMD. And I'm hitting the other buttons and it's not switching. Quick, there's a war reporter over there. Hey, I'm not certain Middle East country that also uses Apache, whose name I will not say right now. Now, there. Okay, there we go. Set acquire on the MFD to HMD. Okay. I'm still flying. Okay. Where am I looking here? Acquire there. All right. Acquire to... oh, shit. Oh, the mode is unfixed. Okay. All right, this time for sure. Hit 2 on the keyboard and let George take over. What? George can just fly for me if I go to the gunner seat? I didn't know that. I didn't know he would fly for... I don't know he would fly for me. I knew he would gun for me. Just make sure my wife has not texted me. No. Okay. Hang on. All right. I'm going to do this all on the ground this time. So I don't have to... He can also hover, but I've never used it. Nice. So ground override, arm, weapon, gun, mode, normal, acquire. Which one am I setting to acquire? It's supposed to be HMD, but it's not. Fire control radar. What's SKR? George flies worse than Tyler. It should be TADSed or fixed. I can't see from here, can I? Gun selected. Why can I not fire now? I feel like I should. L limit. What's L limit? GHS would be gunner. Leave it on fixed. All right. That means fixed, right? That's not something else. Fixed. Okay, there it is. And then gunner helmet sight. All right. Elevation limit. No. No, not that. Leave that on norm. Okay. Click man range. Oh, there we go. And then is this not zeroing? I guess not. 950, where over here? 950. Enter. Okay. Type A in the keyboard for auto ranging? Oh. That sounds good. We like auto ranging. It didn't work. Wait, what? Is that on GHS? Someone told me to do that. Didn't she tell me to do that? Acquire should be on... Acquire should be on... What does FXD stand for? Someone tell me that. Fixed. Yeah, I don't want it to be fixed. I want it to be tracked to my head. GHS means George's helmet controls the gun. Well, then, is there a pilot helmet sight? Is there a PHS? Try firing? Yeah, I'm pulling trigger right now. It says elevation limit. I'll accept right there. Oh, okay. Look right. I don't think it's firing over there, though. I think it's firing forward. I can only do it right there. Very small amount. Acquire doesn't really matter when slaving to the gun to the head. It's just what acquires. Oh, so it acquires what the gun is aiming at, not how the gun is acquiring. I guess let's take off and see if it works. There we go. All right. Hey. All right, so if I hit 2, now George will fly. So I just want to make sure I got this right here. Oh, I can't zoom in with the same controls here. That's fantastic. So it's set. Gun was normal and fixed. I guess I can just do it here. Gun. Normal and fixed. Alrighty. Chat, dare I say? I feel like we got a little bit of the hang of this. What does this come with? Like 300 rounds, right? And set to fire in what? 10 round bursts? Don't rely on auto ranging. If I was to, it would revert back. Why do you keep going to that? Go stay on weapons. Yeah, manual ranging is that. So say I want to go to, this is Hellfires, I think, because that's all I have, because this is rockets. I don't have any rockets. I can change the burst quality. The gun has 12,000 rounds. I feel like there's no way it has 12,000 because we're already at 100. Ain't no way we did that many. Or 1,200, excuse me. But even then, I feel like maybe just not in this loadout. I only started with 300. Yes, I know RPM warnings are not good. You want to try and avoid them. Okay. Let's try and land again. Guys, I think I should be able to figure this out. I did spend 3 hours playing War Thunder yesterday. After all. I just want to try and land in this field. That's it. Nope. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, I think we killed one of our... Oh, our tail popped off. Nice. Three hours? That's like 3 hours, I know. Hello, Lily, by the way. Welcome to the stream. It's going better than I thought it was going to be. How am I supposed to land if I don't get a negative vertical speed? To land, I have to go down. You've been watching, just haven't been talkative. That is totally fair. All right. Let's see if we remembered how to do this. So, ground override, arm, weapon, gun, fixed, normal, up, and there we go. That should be armed. A little too much rudder. A little too much rudder. There we go. No, go up. Go up more. Thank you. All right, and now, yes. We figured out the gun. No, I'm not using any trim. I am just raw dogging this. So I want to try and keep it within these 3 brackets right here. And don't let it go like doot or let it go. Oh boy. Or let it go like that. Okay. Keep it within the dashes. Got it. He's talking about this right here for my ascent and descent rate. All right, let's find a vacant lot here somewhere. I should get trim set up first. I'm actually running out of buttons for trim. My zooms here would be trim. Here. There we go. What if we just flew the entire stream like this? All right, here we go. Nice big vacant lot. I tell you what, I don't like that I don't have my velocity vector. Let's just try and put the bird on the ground here. Well, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. We're almost there. We're almost there. Nope, nope, damn it. Oh my God. Hi, Wallace. Oh, we lost. We lost our tailplane there. We're improving, though. We are improving. Yeah, right. Multicam UCP, like 2015 Army look, like when I was in the Army. God, that was a long fucking time ago. Yeah, 9 years ago, just about. Am I willing to get on Discord? Nah, I'm trying to not be on voice chats on stream, if I can help it. At least not with people who I'm very familiar with, if that makes sense. All right, we're gonna try this again. We're not going to worry about the guns. We're just going to take off and try and land again. What's the top camo pattern? Are we talking about effectiveness or like personal preference? Because those are two very different things. Like what I think looks good versus what I would trust my life with. Why not Bofa? All right. Potentially hot take here. I think multicam black looks super drippy. Not when you use it completely head to toe, but like a multicam black uniform with like even like a lighter camo, like I wear sometimes on stream with my plate carrier. I think that looks super hot. I would not want to go into the field with that though, but you know, it's kind of got like that speed softer like kind of aesthetic to it. For trusting my life with, like out in the field, probably just regular multicam, or its variants, tropic and arid, depending on the environment. ATAX FG is also, I am a big fan of that. Big fan of ATAX FG. Neon orange is clearly the best camo. You say that, Lily, but my favorite operator in Call of Duty wears like orange puffy like hunting jacket, and it looks really good. All right, land in this field. If used correctly, multicam black can absolutely be awesome. In Stalker short film, it's pretty sure it's the Mercs use MC Black on the carriers and it looks sick. I mean, it even says like on Cry's website, when you look at multicam black, it's like, look, we made this just to look good. We didn't make this to be professional. Just 90K more strubs for the maid stream, I know. Actually, we're probably close to 89, right? We're at 10.8. Or 10.8. It doesn't help that I haven't released a video in like a month. Which, by the way, script for the Apache video is the first draft is done. I want to go through and add some things I forgot to add and punch it up with some jokes a little bit. But that's pretty much done. So now I just really need to grab footage and edit it. All right, easy. We're like 2 feet above the ground. Huh. Hey, look at that. Chat, we landed a helicopter. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, can we get back to the airport? Fight that twist. Fight that twist. There we go. Try using hellfires on unsuspecting cars now. We'll get there. We'll get there. Hopefully tonight we'll get there. M81 is super drippy too. A buddy of mine had some bootleg Cry G3 pants in M81, and they looked really nice. Yeah, when they say speed enforced by aircraft, what they mean is Apaches and Hellfires. All right, there's the airport over there. Let's kind of let the torque take us that way. There we go. I tried to find one of my old OCP name tapes, but I couldn't, so I stuck a black one on there. Which honestly kind of goes nice with the ACU. All right. Same dealio. We're just going to land. Is it going to be in a space as precise as a helipad? No. Oh, our descent is way too high. There we go. I'm going to try and aim for like behind this airliner here. Here we go. Here we go. Whoo! Whoo! What map am I on? Nevada. Didn't know if that makes it better or not. Oh wait, you're in response to your last message. Let me see. I'm probably gonna pick up an M81 MOP suit this weekend. I already got a pair of OCP pants. Ugh. All right. Gurus in chat. What I'd like to know now, if there are any stability hotkeys. I was asking this earlier, but I don't know if you were here yet. Specifically, I'd like to see if there's a hover autopilot or any like stability controls. There's only two. There's no auto hover. What a waste. The E better have that. The Guardian. I feel like having an attack helicopter with no hover autopilot is... In special settings in the main menu, set trim option to instant trim. And like the main menu, like of DCS, or like here. Hold on. All right, I'm holding on, Ando. Exit the mission. All right. Listen very carefully. All right, I'm listening. Do I have an FFB stick? I don't know what that means. I've not heard FFB before. I have a X56. Force feedback. That's what it means. No, I don't have force feedback. Fraz, take care. I do not have force feedback. All right, go to the special settings. Okay, so settings, special. H64. All right. Okay. Central position trimmer mode. For these two, for cyclic trimmer and pedals trimmer. I want to go central precision trimmer. Okay. All right. Had to load a lawnmower. What have I missed? I mowed the lawn with the helicopter blades. All stick inputs are ignored and my stick is back to center. Okay. So I can like move my stick and like, okay, that looks trimmed, and I can hit a button and it'll auto trim it. I think is what you're saying. Cool. All right. Well, let's give this a shot then. Makes it easier for longer flights. All right. All right. Wait. Yes. Fuck. I thought it was asking me to save. Alrighty. So I gotta find the force trim binds. Okay. Let's get in there. Is that going to be one for like all 3 axes of trim? Like pitch, roll, and yaw, or is it like one for all of them? See, this is why I want to stream DCS. You guys make it so much easier. All right. What are the key binds I am looking for? If I do trim. Okay, it's these ones, I'm assuming. Trim bind all 4. All right. I only really need trim up. I need left, right, and up. All right. Trying to think. Down isn't modeled properly, just like was Stinger. Oh, you can't see the settings because of face cam. Whoop. Oh, and that's over there too. Hold on. Here. Boop. There we go. We'll do that. Should be these ones, right? Everything but down. So left, right, and up. Cool. All right. What am I going to bind these to? I guess I have a little 4-way hat down here. We can do it on the throttle. Ando, thank you for all your help. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful dinner. All right, so this one's hard to hit. We'll do this one. Dot. Dot. And dot. Oh, that's that one. Dot. I will do it back. There we go. What other aircraft do I have for DCS? The F-14 and the A-10. And I also had, obviously, the F-22 mod and the C-130 mod. All right. So, let's get up in the air here. So just going to try and get us somewhat level. And if we go bup, bup, bup. Oh, whoops, actually. Bup, bup, bup. I have to zero the controls. What do you mean by zero? Just like let go? What's the first incorrect answer you think of for what DCS stands for? All right, yeah, I'm hands off right now, and it feels pretty good. Nice. All right. Digital controls simulator. It's digital cockpit simulator, I think. All right, and now I should be able to ground bup, weapon, gun, fixed. Oh yeah, and range we'll do 950. Enter. And now, oh my god, brand. Oh, that's right. I gotta go up and up. There we go. Oh, here we go. Wait, why? There we go. Fuck those guys. No, don't shoot there. Yeah, just some light terrorism. Yeah, this is flying a lot smoother with the auto trim set. It's not auto trim. What is the force trim? Okay. Let's see if we can get into a hover here. Oh, we got VRS. We got VRS. Oh boy. It ain't good. It ain't good. Let's see if we can get to a hover. Immediately crashes. What advantages have been made since I left? Some. Bind trim reset. All right. Adjust controls. Trim reset. Boom. Set. I don't know if I was alive. I certainly wasn't uninjured. bind show controls. Oops, wrong thing. Show controls indicator. I guess that can be you. Oh, that's just so you guys can make fun of me. It fell right out of the sky right away. Helis in games really just seem way harder to use than planes jets. I mean, that's true of the real world too. All right. Boom. There we go. So cool. And that's collective. All right. Oh, more rudder, more rudder. Yeah, I definitely need to get some pedals. If I was gonna try and be Apache full time in DCS, I would definitely get some pedals. Yeah, there will be an F4 in gaming for sure. 100%. All right, up. I don't know if I set that right. I'll reset it. All right, so now it holds it there. And if I hit reset, boop, it goes back. All right. Okay, so that's that one. Unfortunately, as you can see, my rudder trim is, my rudders in general, are very glitchy. Oh, there we go. DCS has so much better low altitude performance. You mean performance, you mean like frame rate? Yeah, but you have to remember, it's also not simulating the entire world. You know, it is preloading an entire map like pretty much right away. And not constantly like streaming distant stuff. Like for the most part, like this is, you know, this is it. This is everything that's here. I can't fly to Salt Lake City like I did in the MS Flight Sim. But it also means that a lot of like the ground stuff, like buildings and everything, is like handcrafted. As opposed to MS Flight Sim where it's procedurally generated. Yeah, what's a good percent for my rotor RPM to like hover around? Like what's considered high and low? Tromb. Can't believe Tromb has been elected again. There isn't one. That's the fun part. Just don't go over 97. Okay. I'm not purposefully trying to. Go over 97, the Fed... Don't let the Feds lie. You have to learn how to balance a marble on a plate on top of a 20-foot pole. Well, how wide is the 20-foot pole? Is it 40 feet wide? Because that sounds easy. Planet Dolly mood. You ever just get in a Dolly mood? 2 inches? Okay. All right. Let's try and land. I can hover. Oh, VRS, 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 VRS. Nope, nope. How are we looking? Oh, dude, we're fine. We're fucking fine. We could take off again. I'm pretty good at hovering in VTOL. I feel like I got the hang of it in DCS too. All right, nope, go down. That's what I wanted. Who needs wheels when you can fly? Oh wait, are my wheels gone? It's a little crushed, but it's still there. All right, let's start that again. We're definitely making progress. I feel myself getting definitely better than I was at the beginning of the stream. Squatting, exactly. In VTOL, there is no, from what I understand, there's no VRS, but there is RBS. Because I've flipped that thing while going crazy fast. Is there any particular way to avoid VRS? I think just your descent rate. Because you don't want to essentially be falling faster than the air you're blowing down. I think that's technically what it is. You begin to fall faster than the air you push. VRS gives me IBS, same. All right, I'm gonna come back over the airfield here. Try to do a little hover. It doesn't help that I don't have a velocity marker. Jaden, do you know how I can velocity marker some kind of HUD setting? I've seen it on the Apache in videos, so I'm pretty sure it exists. Oh, that's a VRS. There we go. Let's just look for HUD. Let's search HUD. HUD view switch. Beautiful. Guess we'll make it this. Or whoops. Make it this. There we go. Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted. This is super disorienting, but maybe kind of useful to actually look at my MFDs like that. I guess that's still pretty clear. That's a hover. It's not a bad hover. It's not a perfect hover. Oh, that's the descent rate. Easy. Easy does it. Yeah, we're still moving actually a lot. I want to have that line like pretty much disappear. Put her down nice and easy right here. Right here. There we go. There we go. Feeling the ground effect. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're down. Okay. Am I 24 in gaming when? That's a lot. Yeah, keep your air in the middle. Hooray! Yes, we did it. We did. All right, let's see. You said it's under. Oh, it's Trav. Trav, why do you have a test account? I had show. Is that what we want? Nope. That just takes on and off. How far you can... Yeah, it's like Kerbal Space... Well, Kerbal Space Program, you can literally go into orbit from the zoom out. Flying IFV, you're describing the Arrow, Gavin? Let's get some like good altitude and then try and hover without like being right over the ground, just to practice. Symbology select switch. Up or down or depress? Both? Okay. So I'm going to need like a switch for this. I guess we can make it up here. Down and up. All right. Oh, nice. Perfect. Yes, that's what I wanted. I think. All right. Well, how do I make it faster? So Alt F4 turns on autopilot. That's so funny. You can also run the x56 and send you my config files for every bind you need. I don't know. Then I feel like I wouldn't get used to what I have. This also is not giving me my velocity vector. I'm noticing. It gives me the ladder, but it doesn't actually give me the little circle with the 3 lines. All right. Let's reset our trim here. So the circle is like my weight, I think, right? Oh God, we are falling out of the fucking sky. I'm full pedal right now. I'm full rudder to the left, and we are still spinning right. Collector's too high. You know, now we're falling. Stop falling, please. Stop falling, please. Nope. All right, we're gonna pull out of it here, or try to at least. Nope. That ain't great. Okay. So how am I supposed? How? My question there is, to maintain the hover at altitude, I had to be at full collective. So then when I lowered the collective to counteract the torque, I fell out of the sky. That's the fun part. Oh boy. I mean, again, I don't have to learn the Apache fully, like even at all. I just got to get enough to kind of get an idea of it. And I feel like I honestly have like a decent idea of it. I have not tried to fire any Hellfires yet. That's not collective. Well, I guess that is collective percentage, but I thought it was rotor RPM. All right, let's see if we can just hover right here. That's a hover. All right, it was a hover. Do I regularly fly the A10C and F14, or did I just get them for the video? F14 I just got for the video. The A10 I had flown very casually beforehand, and I already had the module before I made the video. Yeah, arrow in the middle means neutral. That is not going up or down. So I want to keep that there, but then at the same time, not overdo my collective past 97 and keep the line in the ball perfect. And also not spin out. Yeah, as I keep the line in the ball in the middle there, I am descending pretty rapidly. It is pretty tough. Oh, you think this map has something to do with it too? That makes sense. You would think the hot air of the desert would help with thermals, but I guess that might no. Yeah, that's still hope against the helicopter blade. All right, let's go to the Caucasus and try then. That could be part of it. just not built for it because, yeah, Nevada's pretty high up. I did not consider the air pressure of the map. That's an excellent point. But Caucasus is right at sea level. There you go. We're right on the coast. Apache. Player. Or you know what? Let's do some rockets this time too. Is there an all rocket? No, there isn't. There we go. Now I like to pick where I go. I know it doesn't make sense, but fly. I can make it all rockets. And I didn't want to make it all rockets. I was wondering if there was one. I actually hate hydras, and I'm going to talk about that in the video a little bit. I think hydras are kind of dumb. It's literally like World War II technology. All right. Let's see if we get much more performance out of this. Already I can tell this is a lot better. Just that takeoff was so much easier. Do I think I'll ever branch out to armor, or am I just going to stay with aircraft? I've actually not only done aircraft. I did one on a firearm, and yes, I do plan on doing armor. I have quite a few armored vehicles lined up. The gun is cheap and can deal with enemy infantry. Anything that you would use hydras to take out, you can use the gun to take out and replace the hydras with 8 more hellfires, which is much better. All right. It even like handles better here. What did I do in the army? I was a medic. I was a 68 Whiskey combat medic. I was attached with light infantry. I will be the first person to tell you I did not do anything cool. I lost the thermometer up someone's butt once. Not the thermometer, but like the cover for it. And I pretty much walked around the woods and handed out ibuprofen to a bunch of hungover man children. And that was most of my military experience. All right, this is still not there, but much more manageable. How do I like DCS? I don't think I can say on YouTube without getting banned, but I wish my dinner was a little spicy. No, it's not that bad. Trim the rudders. Is that rudder trim? No. Is that rudder trim? No. Oh, I got distracted looking at chat. Yeah, so here, I'll tell the thermometer story real quick, all right? So I'm just going to fly around so I don't have to concentrate while I'm telling it. So we were in JRTC, which is Joint Regional Training Center, not JROTC, like officer, like when you're in high school and college and shit. Not that. But Joint Regional Training Center. It's at Fort Polk in Louisiana. It's essentially like, and I think, I might be wrong, but I think they heard they closed it down recently or something like that. It's essentially the like jungle warfare training center for the military. It's very swampy, humid, lots of dense woods, very wet, you know. And it was I was told it was used a lot for the like Vietnam training back in the day, right? So we go there. We're going into an FTX where we have like the what's it called? TAPS gear, I think it's called, like the laser tag. You put a laser on your weapon, so when it shoots a blank, it shoots the laser out, and then you have like laser sensors on your helmet and plate carrier. So if someone shoots at you, it shoots a laser, your system picks it up, and a little box tells you you've been shot. Look at your casualty card. And they have like vehicles. They had Apaches there. I had Apaches, you know, provide close air support there. And you know, all the armor. We had Strikers. We had Abrams. The OP4 had 113s. And we go in there for like a month to put on an FTX for like a war game. 4 weeks in the box, and we were gonna drive in on LMTVs, which are like just transport trucks. Some of them are armored, some of them aren't. We were gonna get driven on those, but we ended up going in on helicopters, and we practiced like the Chinook landed like near where we were. I guess our fob. It wasn't in the box. It was outside the box, but it was treated like a fob. Chinooks landed there. We practiced like unloading on them. That was my first time in a Chinook. Anyway, we get in the box. We get unloaded. And immediately, I start hearing, medic, medic. And I'm like, oh, fucking shit. So I run over. First sergeant's there. This guy's platoon sergeant's there. And this guy's passed out. I thought he got shot, but no, it was a heat casualty. Just it's like 110 degrees out. We're in full kit with rucks. You know, it's like 200% humidity. Like you swim through the air. And dude just wasn't hydrating enough, passed out. So whenever we have heat casualty like that, two things that we have to do. Number one is get a core temperature, and number two is start fluids, especially if they're unconscious. And we have the thermometer probes, you know, and to get a core temperature, the most accurate way you can get a core temperature is rectally. So that's what they had us do. The red cap thermometer is called the silver bullet. Yep, there you go. Jaden knows. So pull out this guy's pants, get out my thermometer, put the cover on. There's a little thing of lube because I'm a gentleman, so I throw that on real quick. I get it up there. I get a core temperature. I pull the thermometer out, and the cover is not on there. And I said, oh, shit. So, you know, my senior medic was just coming up, but I was like, he's like not here yet. He's still running. So I was like, I guess I gotta go. I'm not fishing, digging. So I had to go into my battle buddy's prison pocket and find that probe. And luckily we did. Luckily he was okay. His core temperature was only like 101 or something like that. He wasn't like terrible. We had another guy later in that FTX. He had a core temperature of like 104, which is like brain damage territory. So he got airlifted out. Yeah, it's not uncommon for, we had probably like 5,000 people from our division there in that one training op, and it's not uncommon for at least one person to die, from what I was told. And another dude did die, not in my not in my battalion, but a different one. But someone did die that cycle. And yeah, that's my silver bullet. How'd you get it out? I mean, I saw it and I just kind of pinched it against the wall and managed to like inch it out until I could grab it with 2 fingers. It wasn't that deep. It was like you could see it. Like dead or training dead? No, like dead. Like there was an accident and he actually died in training, in a training accident. Is Fort Polk as bad as Zach Hazard says? I don't know who Zach Hazard is. It's pretty bad though. I'd been to NTC quite a few times too. NTC is way better, even though you have to poop in a bag sometimes. Bet you that guy felt great. He was unconscious. He didn't know till I told him about it later. Did he say anything after that? No. No, he didn't. I do have another funny story. So we were finishing up some training, and we were hanging out at like the airfield, like waiting to get sent home, right? And turns out it was going to be like maybe a day or two before we could get out. There was nowhere inside for us to sleep, so we're just out on the lawn. The weather's nice out, and we're like all infantry, so it's whatever. They even gave us some cots, which is important to the story. So it's just like, you know, a sea of cots out on this lawn outside an airfield waiting to get picked up and sent home. We're in America, by the way. This is not overseas or anything. We're just kind of out here. Ended up playing D&D that night, which was pretty fun too. But then I fall asleep at like 11, and then maybe at like 2 in the morning or something like that. People are still awake. They're just like kind of up, like hanging out. And one of my guys comes over to me, right? And he's like, "Hey Doc, I think I broke my dick." And I was like, and I get woken up to that. So I'm like, what? We're losing it a little bit. And I'm like, what? Okay, what happened? He's like, I was on the phone with my wife, and I had a boner, and I rolled over, and I got caught in the cot, and I heard it like snap, and now it's only swollen at the bottom. And I'm like, okay. So we go over to they had Porta-John set up for us. I go over to the Porta-John, take a look at it, and I'm like, yeah, that's swelling. And I'm like, this is beyond my medical expertise at this point. So I go over to our provider, who's a PA, and he takes a look at it, and he's like, yeah, okay, you're gonna have to go to the hospital, get surgery. So they send him an ambulance off, and then he calls over first sergeant and platoon sergeant and his squad leader. And the PA is being very professional about it. Very same energy as I throwed up. Yes, absolutely. PA is being very professional about it, keeping his voice down so nobody can hear. He's like, he broke his penis, he's gonna have to go surgery. And first sergeant's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. As soon as the PA turns to go back to like his area, right? First sergeant turns around and yells to the whole company, "Hey everyone, so and so broke his dick." Just announced it to everyone in the middle of the night. This is the funniest fucking shit. Oh, that's a treat. Good times. Good times in the military. That D&D session went crazy that day, though, too. Ugh. Would hate to be that guy. Yeah. Apparently, everything was fine. He couldn't have sex for like 6 months, but apparently he made a full recovery. More than once, I had people have vasovagal reactions when getting vaccines. Because part of my job also would be give like flu shots to the entire company, pretty much. Or not, excuse me, not the whole entire company, the entire battalion. And several times we'd give them the flu shot and they'd be standing there like a minute or two later and just boom, collapse and fall, knock their head on the ground. So you're saying he became a War Thunder player because he didn't have sex for 6 months? War Thunder players have sex way less often than that. You have those when your blood gets taken, you hate it? Yeah, it's a thing. So right before my last job, my most recent job before now YouTuber, I was a phlebotomist. And I worked for a blood bank. I'll say that. I don't want to out it too much, but I worked for a blood bank. So I would go. My job was to put on mobile blood drives. So I would go to like a church or a fire department or an American Legion or a high school or what have you, out usually in very rural areas. Unload a truck, set up beds and stuff like that, and. No, I didn't have a bus. I had a van that I had to unload and set up in a building somewhere, which sucked. I wish I had a bus. There'd usually be like 3 or 4 of us, though. But we'd unload, set everything up, and then have people come in and take their blood for blood donations. Because I was a medic, so I was good with needles. I've stuck people in the arm before. That's why I took that job. Was the van red? It was a blood van. What do you think? Of course it was red. Well, actually, it was white, but it had red on it. There's not many blood banks in the U.S., by the way. I bet you can probably guess which blood bank it is. Anyway, all the time, people passing out from a vasovagal reaction. And for those of you that don't know, your vagal nerve is the nerve that controls your heart rate. Very specifically, it slows down your heart rate, so it kind of like de-arms like your fight or flight response. When you have adrenaline pumping, it kind of calms you down. So when you are stressed, like if you're, I'm gonna try and land here. If you're stressed, like like when you're getting blood drawn, let's scooch over that way. I can't. Oh, we're ascending. We don't want to do that. Would that disqualify you? What, having a vasovagal reaction disqualify you from joining the military? No, it would not. It shouldn't, at least. I know people because I would donate blood in the military, and people in my unit had that reaction. People had that reaction with the flu shots, like I said. Anyway, so it slows down your heart rate, right? Your vagal nerve. Now, say you're stressed out because you don't like needles and you're giving blood for whatever reason. You decided, oh yes, I hate needles. Let's go do the needle thing. And you're stressed out. Your body knows you're stressed out. Your fight or flight response is kicking in, but your heart rate doesn't speed up any because you're laying on a bed. You know what I mean? You're just kind of panicking. It might speed up a little bit, but not to the point where you're like, you need it to be when you're sprinting away. Then the needle comes out and you start to relax. And it's like, okay, my fight or flight response is now calming down. I'm gonna, activate my vagal nerve to slow down my heart rate. My heart rate was already 60, and now I'm sitting over at the snack table having some juice and cookies, and my heart just basically goes down to like 20, and I pass out and hit my head on the ground. That happened all the time at my work. Take care, Freedom Lover. What would disqualify you from joining the military? History of psychiatric prescriptions would do it. I think some anemias. I'll tell you what, they'll waiver you for almost anything nowadays, though. If you really, really want to join, a branch. The Army will take almost anybody. ADHD, but again, with a waiver, I'm pretty sure you can get rid of ADHD now. Criminal charges, I think, can disqualify you. Height and weight can disqualify you. Oh boy, oh boy. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy does it. Come on, put her down. Put her down. Right around there. Oh, yes, we did it. Get rid of ADHD. I think. I know they waiver a lot of stuff nowadays. The Air Force is a lot more particular. I tried to join the Air Force, and they would not take me. But the Army was like, yeah, go right now. How did you like being a medic, and what was your worst experience as one? Yeah, you got on the ground without breaking the aircraft. I know, right? I'm improving. Aren't you proud of me? No, I mean, oh, like the phrasing I used, yeah. I like to say I don't regret joining the military, but at the same time, I don't miss it, and I wouldn't want to go back. Not sign a waiver and get rid of it, but sign a waiver to have it and be allowed in. I don't regret my time in the military. I think it was a good life experience. I do wish I went in when I was 24. I think I turned 25 like first day of basic training. I wish I had gone in earlier. So if you're thinking about it and you're like 16, 17, 18, if you're going to do it now. I'll say that much. Don't wait till you were like, I was one of the oldest people in my basic training cycle. Yeah, just don't have ADHD, forehead. It's not that hard. I'll switch over to the stream camera here for a minute, just so we're not looking at that. Yeah, I don't regret it, but I also don't miss it. I have no desire to go back. I like having a beard. I like being a little overweight. Both of those are things that you can't do in the military. At least not without getting yelled at a lot. The hardest thing. What was the hardest thing? You know, this is we're gonna get a little personal here. All right, we're getting a little personal. I'm gonna get close to the mic. The hardest thing for me joining the military was my relationship. I was dating my now wife at the time. As I said earlier in the stream, some of you may know this. Here's some deep Mimiaga lore. Me and my wife met on World of Warcraft. We lived on opposite ends of the country. We dated for about a year and a half, and then her home situation was not particularly nice. So before I left for basic, I offered, hey, why don't you move out with me? I was living with my parents at the time. Move out with me. We can live together until I leave, and then once I'm done with my training, we can move in together after that. So moved her out. We lived together for about 4 months, and then I went to training. Didn't talked maybe like 2 or 3 times when I was in basic, and then tried to talk a lot when I was in AIT, but they're long, busy days. And once I was done with AIT, we actually broke up, which was like the most difficult time in my life. I almost didn't survive that. It hit me really hard. And we were broken up for roughly another 3.5 years, maybe 4 years. We stayed in contact. We stayed like pretty good friends. We would like sometimes play WoW together, sometimes play Overwatch together, like keep in contact, like share with each other's lives and stuff like that, because we were each other's best friends for like quite a long time. And then about 3.5 years ago, we ended up getting back together. We got married. We've been together, and the last 3 years have really been like the happiest time of my life since we've been back together. But we have since talked about it a lot, and me joining the military was and being absent for quite some time like that, and she had some, like I said, family issues going on that kind of played into it. But a big part of it was me leaving to go to training for the military, and I am happy that it worked out and we got back together. And honestly, we probably needed that time apart because we were a little younger. Now we're a lot more mature. So in the long run, it was probably for the best that we spent some time apart and got some life experience away from each other, and then got back together. But that was the hardest part of the military, was what it had on the relationship with the person who is the love of my life, and still is to this day, and still was through the whole time there. I know that's probably not the answer you were looking for. You're probably looking for like, oh, I did this ruck march, or you know, oh, I fell down a hole and had to, like, or survived overnight or something like that. But no, it's just the toll it took on my personal life and like my personal happiness was the hardest part. And maybe that's why I probably say like I don't miss it, because for a good majority of the time I was in, I was pretty unhappy. But at the time, I didn't think it was because of the military, but we have since discussed it, and it turns out that yes, it was because of the military. So if you're single, the military is great. If you go in with no attachments, it's fantastic. Because I tell you what, in AIT, which is your like secondary school, like my medic school, at the time, you know, I was still technically with my wife, but everybody was fucking there. Everybody. I did not partake in the orgies. But there you go. That truck looks awfully suspicious, chat. We should probably do something about him. Oh, boy. Oh. Helicopter's upside down. There he is. The thermometer story begs to differ. That wasn't hard for me. That was hard for somebody else. It's pretty difficult to aim with just your head, at least in track IR. With what I've tested so far, what is my favorite iteration of the AH-64? So what is my favorite and what is the best are two different things. This is clearly the best iteration of the AH-64, the most realistic, the most true to life. My favorite, hate to sound like a broken record, but it's probably VTOL. Hellfire time? We could probably try and figure out Hellfires. We're going to have Jorge do that, though, I believe. Right, I think we can tell him to do it. Oh, that's the wrong button to trim. That's why. I'll tell you what, and I bring this up in the video. VTOL, you can do both pilot and co-pilot can fire Hellfires. Oh, sick. Okay. VTOL, you can be just as effective without without a gunner. The chicane is pretty good. It flies pretty similarly to AH-94, except there's no trim. My big issue with both nuclear option and War Thunder is that there is no multi-crew. There's no multi-crew functionality. If those had that, so I'm gonna end up putting them first. The chicane first, because while it is in essence in AH-94, it is not still. It is technically like a different airframe. Oh, dude, hell yeah! Look at this hover. Look at this hover right now. Give it a little gas. Oh, maybe not that much gas. Nice. So that's a bit of a downer. The AI will take control of the gun if you don't have it selected, which I thought is neat. Chicane is very similar to Comanche. No, it's not, and I bring that up too, also in the video. Just because it is a stealth helicopter does not mean it is similar to the Comanche, especially when you look at the pilot gunner orientation. In the Comanche, the pilot is in front and the gunner is in back. The Comanche also does not have winglets and pylons on the wings. It only has internal weapons. And there was one other thing that I can't remember at the moment. But really the only thing that makes it more look like a 66 is the ducted fan, the ducted tail rotor. What's the first aircraft I learned to fly in DCS? The A-10C. All right. The pilot can fire blind and rely on a drone or different aircraft to laser the Hellfire. If you're using a laser-guided variant, pilot can do it totally alone with the FCR and rated Hellfires, but it is a process. I also need to buy in George AI Helper to be able to have him fire. Interesting. Let's see. Do I have rocks? I do. Let's here we go. We got rockets now. And that eye is the pipper for the rockets, I assume. Is it the top of the eye or the middle of the eye? Or oh, that's moving with my head. I mean, I guess let's just see here. Are they tracked with my head at all? Let's see. Let's try and aim for this house. That was kind of off. Oh no, they're way over there. Or is this the pipper still? Nope. You don't trust the eye? Middle of the top. I know they move up and down, but I didn't think they moved side to side. Yeah, that was nowhere near the top of the eye. See, this is why Hellfires suck. Or not Hellfires, rockets. It's the worst indicator the U.S. uses. Yeah, so do the pylons actually move side to side with it, or do they just move up and down? Hydras are not awesome, Trav. The eye is the pipper, but it accounts for sideways motion with the opposite reaction. Up and down only. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because it seemed like it was moving with my head, too. not bad. It does. APKWS rockets. Are those the laser guided rockets? It will aim the pods to hit whatever I'm looking at. Yeah, laser guided rockets again are a little bit better because they're guided, but anything you would engage a 2.5 inch rocket with, you could engage with the 30 mil, and replace those rockets with more Hellfires. Only the British Apaches carry them, though. Interesting. I didn't know that. And the gun can be directed with the TADs for like precision too. Honestly, head tracking with the gun is like a neat thing, but I would still rather use the TADs for like a lock on. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to do that. There we go. All right. So now I have Hellfire selected. They're nice for suppressing a large number of targets in a wide open area quickly. You can just use the gun and like literally like lock onto that dude, blah blah blah, lock onto that dude, blah, 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 lock onto that dude, blah, 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 lock onto that dude. Blah, blah, blah. Is it because it's made by BAE? Oh, what? That I don't like it or that it's bad? BAE has actually had where I used to live before I moved here. They had a facility nearby. BAE and Lockheed Martin both had a facility in the town I used to live in, and I would do, possibly doxing myself here, or at least for my old address. I would do blood drives at both of them. Light armored vehicles, again, the gun. If it's a light armored vehicle, you might as well just shoot the 30 mil at it. It's going to rip it up all the same. And you have way more instances to engage with the gun. Even just like a 3-round burst. Just bop, bop, bop. That's going to take out a lightly armored Humvee or anything like that. Supporting the military-industrial complex, I know. I would nerd out a little bit when we went to Lockheed. They didn't really have a lot of cool stuff there. But getting through security was a pain. I'm telling you, I've yet to hear anyone make a case for why a Hydra is good. Why would I want a Hydropod over 4 more Hellfires? Chillin' Dude, what's up, my man? For those of you who don't know, the Chilling Dude was in the Bandalorians with me, which was my last internet project. How good is the gun at dealing with main battle tanks? Because while you're playing War Thunder, you were shredding tanks to pieces. So in the earlier games, we were fighting against like World War I and II tanks. And it'll shred those up pretty well. Modern main battle tanks, I really had to lay into them for quite a while. If you go back and watch the stream, I had to put like maybe like God knows 100 rounds into an MBT, and I would get like mobility kills on them, like mess up the treads or maybe the gun barrels, but it would not penetrate the armor and kill the crew. For that, a Hellfire is the weapon you want to use. It can do mobility kills with volume of fire, but it's not gonna kill the crew. It just isn't. And yeah, like Jaden's saying, like older stuff, like World War II, World War I stuff, it'll mess them up because they're pretty much made with like lower grade steel and no like ceramic armor or anything like that. And again, same goes with a rocket. A 2.7 inch rocket, a 2.5 inch rocket, whatever it is not going to do shit against an MBT. You might as well be throwing a bottle rocket at it. Make up your mind. Is it high or is it low? So, all right. What is this box I'm looking at here on my my HUD when I have Hellfires selected. Oh, nice. We can dumbfire them. Even then, they're like, it seems like it's like targeting straightforward. Interesting. Dumbfiring Hellfires is insane. That's the lock on before launch box. What's it aiming at right now, though? That's what I want to know. It seems to be going behind me. Nope, it's just always going behind me. Hellfires are hard to explain in chat. That's fair. The nearest Iraqi child. It's following my head. Oh, I see. So is that going to go wherever I put that box right there? Or is that just going to go out? Tell you what, let's try and land here. Anyways, I gotta go. I was in Spicy Dancing Club in VR. You have fun. Thanks for coming in, Chill. Good to hear you. Well, not hear your voice, but talk to you, man. There's no lays. Okay. Let's see if we can get down here. We're pretty high up. We could have started this a little bit lower. Yeah, before and after launch, yep. You know what? Here, let's just restart because I've already fired all of those. What time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock, so we got about an hour 15 left. It has a laser designator. Trav, every plane I fly has a laser designator. So anything that I would shoot at, I would already be able to laze. Does the air conditioning on the Apache have some problems? It's got a giant fan above you. How could it have problems? Now, if, like, just for fun, I wanted to not take them, take a laser, that'd be like a different story. All right, and then menu. No, that's that again. Video TADS. I probably can't do the laser right here, huh? That's probably a gunner thing. Well, here, let's go to the gunner. Is there just a button for laser? Details are hard to explain in chat. All right. Why am I not seeing anything? I feel like I shouldn't be seeing stuff. Oh, yeah, and I can't zoom because none of my hotkeys are here. God, hearing damages. It's a bind. All right, we might not get Hellfires up and running. Jedi said he was gonna try and be my gunner, and he even said that he had figured it out quite a bit. But we could not connect to each other on multiplayer for whatever reason. I could connect to his game, but I would just be in spectator mode. And if you want to see that, you can go check out our stream from the other day. Whoa, boy. Oh, boy. Less collective. There we go. We probably just won't figure out Hellfires tonight then, and that's okay. See you, Fraz. I'll probably be done by the time you're able to come back, so thank you for hanging out. No, that's okay. I actually think we're probably going to call it a night here pretty soon. I feel like I've gotten a decent grasp of it. And, I mean, let's be honest. It was already going to win the quote-unquote competition. Let's see if we can hit that C-17. Or is that a Galaxy? Or a Globe. That's a Globe. All right, that's a C-5. Let's see if we can do a rocket attack on that. Did you and Jedi ever figure out the multiplayer problem? No. And it is actually currently his birthday. Happy birthday, Jedi. So he is away for the week. And I'm probably going to have the video out by the time he gets back. Oh, it's an IL-76? I was going to say, it looks a little small for a 5. All right, well, even better. I don't feel as guilty giving it a rocket barrage. All right, let's see how this goes. This fucking eye. Right over it. I think I hit it a couple of times. And I think I'm out of rockets, too. How am I aiming? This little eye pepper on my screen there. See, it goes away. There's the eye. That's supposed to be what you aim with. Let's see, does that thing look destroyed at all? No. Yeah, see, the eye is like nowhere near. They didn't go. See, Hydra's bad, exactly. Oh, I still have some more. I thought I was out. Now I'm out. No, whoops, wrong thing. Jaden, thank you for helping me walk through stuff tonight. You were a big help. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming to the stream. Can you cold start the Apache? Maybe. Have I? No. God, no. But I probably could. I don't even see where these are landing. It doesn't help that I'm wiggling all over the place. Oh, jeez. I can? All right, let's give it a shot. Tell you what, that's going to be Is it the fault of the hydras or the reticle, though? I'm going to blame the hydras still. Quit. We're going to put a cold Apache on the runway and see if we can start it. Take off from ground. Give this a shot. I know how to do it in Arma, and I know how to do it in VTOL. And that's what we're going with. That knowledge. Excuse me. Are we talking easy in comparison to other DCS aircraft? Now, like in terms of stuff like it, like telling it where it is and stuff like that. You got to head out. Great stream. Thank you for hanging out, Orion. All right. So, first thing we're gonna do. Battery. Look at that. I got the battery on. APU on. I hear it. Okay. Display. No. Neither of these are on yet. I think I need these to be on. Close the door. Thank you. George, can you? Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. They were just warming up, that's all. All right, yeah. Engine. Okay, see, I don't know about all this. I want the APU on. Update heading. I'm gonna take this off for now. Tail wheel lock. I've seen that. I've seen the tail. Tail wheel. Boom. Unlocked. It's still there. Okay. Well, whatever. We're going to do engine 1, start. No, I just want like the regular bit. Engine. Oh, here we go. Okay. Just get the engine started and then wait. Okay. Engine 1 should. Do I have to put it to idle? How do I push this to idle? Oh, maybe I do that. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. And we push that to like 20% roughly. Yes. Okay, and now we got to set it to idle. I want to push this up. How do I push this up? Just scroll. Oh, I'm doing scroll wheel. Oh, shut up, Trav. Shut up. You. Unbelievable. In Arma, it's like clicking here. It's not a binding, is it? That'd be annoying that I can't just click it. Bind for engine off to idle. Ugh. I was hoping it was going to be that. All right. to it. Is it one of? Oh, you guys can't see it. That's right. Is it one of these? Yeah, let's try idle. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I guess we'll do like this and this. Okay. Then I'm probably gonna need fly too. So this should be oop. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Oh wait, what the hell? They're both that? Why are they both that? Hold on. What the hell? Oh, because I did right for both of them. Whoops. So I want this one to be that, I guess. Oh, wait. Reset. No, where's clear? Clear. There we go. So actually this should be this. And this should be this. Oh, no. I love DCS menus. And then left should be that. And that, I guess, technically. Okay, so. Okay, why are you not going back to off? Stay off. I want you up to idle. Okay, now that's going. Oh, this is great. It's going great. Look at the blades are moving. This is fantastic. And these get up to like 60, okay? And then you on. Let you get to like 20. We didn't test our fires, but that's okay. We're trying our best here. All right, and then set you to idle. Oh, and then I probably got to bind fly too. Power, lever. Oh, no. Okay, maybe just fly. Nope. How do I set it to fly? Is there a way to set it to fly? Oh, I have a smoothly increase right here. I guess we'll do this. There, that'll smoothly increase both of them. All right. We're gonna do this. We're gonna cold start an Apache. Would you believe me if I said this is the first cold that I've ever done? Like this page. This nav page. All right, yeah, let's see if this works. Up. Top right. Which part? Like this one? And is there like a sink here or something? I mean, I think we could just take off now, right? Here, let's kill the APU. I think we're just ready to go. Oh, there we go. Wasn't all the way to fly. Top box is alignment, and since it's green, I'm good. Oh, okay. This one right here? That's my alignment? Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. We didn't start up our countermeasures, and our TADS is probably not warmed up, but we're flying. So there's that. Alrighty. I guess let's try and land this, and then we're just gonna call this stream right then and there. Oh, I think we're in VRS. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright, landed. Wonderful. There's also an HND manual line, but it's not important for what I'm doing. Yeah, probably not. Ugh. And you know, I had a brilliant idea to chat. There we go. I'm gonna bring it up. For capturing third-person footage of the Apache doing cool things, I can just make it AI, right? And just like watch it. So I might actually just do that so I don't have to fly it myself for capturing footage. I'll still capture some footage, but there's no reason I couldn't set as an AI, have it take off and like attack something and just film that in third person. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. That was a good stream. I had a good time. I had a lot of fun. Get a replay mod. Isn't there like built-in like replay in DCS? Am I stupid? I thought there was. Maybe. I mean, I've replayed stuff in it to film stuff. But the AI is also just going to be better at it than me. That's the point. It's meh. All right, maybe I'll take a look at it. That was a fun stream. I learned a lot. I feel like I probably have the tools I need now to, at the very least, write about it and film it, which is what I need for the video. I feel like I have my... I mean, I already knew going into playing DCS here that it was going to be the most realistic Apache in gaming. So, you know, kind of went in with preconceived notions. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I had a very nice stream. I hope you all enjoyed your time here. I hope I was entertaining enough. You got a little bit of Mimiyaga lore here tonight, which, you know, we weren't planning on that, but that's okay. I'm willing to share it. Tomorrow we're gonna do a VTOL stream at 2 p.m. It's gonna be an open lobby. It's just gonna be pretty much kind of a for fun kind of deal. So if you want to do that, that's gonna be around 2 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. No Arma stream this weekend. Because a lot of people are out of town, but also I just kind of need the weekend to myself. And then I thought maybe the Apache video would be out by tomorrow. It's definitely not going to be out by tomorrow. I will begin working on it, footage capturing and editing and all that kind of stuff tomorrow, and recording. But definitely won't be out tomorrow. I'd say early next week, maybe Monday. See how much I can work on it over the weekend. Probably not a lot. My wife's home over the weekend, and we like to spend time together. So we will see. Other than that, like I said, thank you all for watching. I had a really good time. I hope you did too. And I will see you on stream tomorrow. So have a good night.